So it's a while since you have prepared your CV. How would you go about preparing an effective CV? Let's look at the major components that constitute an effective resume. Content. This is a first and foremost factor one should pay attention to. It's important that the content of the CV matches with the position you are applying for. Keep it simple. Your purpose is to convey that you can contribute to the prospective employer. Avoid jargons. Keeping it simple would add to the effectiveness of your CV. Keep it relevant. Here, you are conveying how much close your CV is to the position you are applying for. Getting to the heart of the matter rather than beating around the bush will leave a better impression. For example, let's assume that the bulk of your experience has been in customer service. Now you are applying for a vendor management position with few months or years of experience in vendor management. In order to enhance your relevance, you can mention something like this. The strong experience I have in building relationships along with a deep understanding of the vendor management processes makes me an ideal candidate. Make it compelling. Look for things that will make your CV compelling. We'll discuss more about this point later in the video. Imagine switching roles with the recruiter or the interviewer. This is another integral step that you can take to enhance the effectiveness of your CV several notches up. The question you would ask yourself is, am I inclined to consider the CV that has hit my inbox for the position open? Stay unbiased and assume that there is a steady flow of relevant profiles. Based on the skills and attributes, if the CV ranks 7 out of 10, you've got a good shot at the position you are applying for. Keywords. In this era of AI and machine learning, one just can't lose sight of the importance of the keywords in the resume. However, let's take a look at another element first, the job description. Understanding the JD goes a long way in ensuring the CV is relevant. It's recommended that you allocate sufficient time for a comprehensive study of the JD and make a note of the keywords and key skills requested. Use keywords. Using the keywords from the JD while painting a picture of your relevant experience enhances your chances for a shortlist. Why is it so? This is because the algorithm of the applicant tracking system will push those CVs with relevant keywords to the top of the pile or to the attention of the recruiter. What are the other elements that make your CV an impressive one? For a CV to be comprehensive, pay attention to include your qualification, the most relevant certifications, and trainings attended. Also, make sure that the work experience is captured along with the organization worked, the role, and the tenure. It is recommended that you show your current experience first, followed by your previous experiences in a chronological manner. Now don't miss to mention the contact details such as the phone number and email address. What's the messaging you are doing? Let's look at the big picture. Your goal is to give sufficient inputs to the interviewer so she can match between the open role and your CV. Make sure that you include the key differentiators that will make your CV stand out from the rest of the applicants. We briefly touched upon making the CV compelling at the beginning of this video. You do that by bringing forth short highlights on achievements and relevant examples. Finally, proclaim the cultural fitment by highlighting similar brands, products, geographies, or teams you've got associated with. Also add in a seasoning of your faster learning curve.